Hello everyone. This is to show you how to do a resealable bunker. Super cheap, super easy, incorporate it into any base. The only downside is you have to use a square base foundation for the entry point. Everything else you can do triangle, you can do square, doesn't matter. Does not matter. You can do whatever you want as long as you can make it fit and work. Um, but essentially your lower platform, square. Now, like I said, you can either do square for the sides, or you can do triangle. Does not matter. Done them both. It just depends. I prefer use a mix of them because I do a secondary, sometimes a third bunker, stability bunker. But for the most part, you can do whatever you want. I mean, it really makes zero difference. The only thing that matters is this part right here has to be square because your roof piece will not work any other way. And I've tried. Believe me, I've tried. Um, so again, essentially, you're doing that. Um, I'm just going to do a real quick build just to show everybody. I mean, it's really makes no difference. I mean, everybody knows how to play this game. Or, well, I shouldn't say that. There's a lot of people that don't. So like that. We'll just call that good enough. Alright, so one side's triangle, one side's square. We'll just say this is the back of your base, leads into whatever the hell you want to lead in. This is the front. This is going to be where you're going to leave at. Um, and again, I suggest doing doors afterwards and things like that. But again, everybody does what they want. Okay, so you're going to do full size wall. You want to twig this first. You do that. You come out with your straight piece. Like a dummy, I forgot my side wall. We'll just put that right there like so. Alright, we break this out of here. Since this is public test branch, I mean, but you guys can figure out how to get it set up. But just like that. Okay, so you have this. I'm going to go ahead and square this for storage. I prefer square, just for the front, totally square, and then triangle on the back, so on and so forth. But again, you choose how you want to do it. The only important thing is that very first piece. And then, like so, like so, like so. And we're just gonna, for now, you know what? Fuck it. We'll go armored because when you're playing the game, you go armored. So we're gonna go armor. This, I never go armor. I always go sheet metal because it's the lowest foundation. It's not gonna matter. And then, like so, like so, like so, because I'm lazy and don't want to go inside. Like so, and again, you can do it out of anything you want. Sheet metal, high qual, some. I mean, it's the whole point of the game is just keep upgrading, keep people out of your base, right? All right. So with that done, oh, forgot my shell. Okay, so you get the gist. Basically, like I said, typically I make this square, but going triangle right now just to show you that in case you're leading off with a triangle, it's still possible to do it because when you do if you do a stability bunker back here, it has to be triangle. That's the downside of doing a stability bunker. Where this is just a resealable bunker, you can only do it square. Um, Again, so you got options. So essentially, that and that. We're just gonna You know what? That's right, armored, just to show you. Okay, so you got this. This is obviously your way through. Now, typically what I do is come out one, do another one, and being that we're triangle over here, we might as well go triangle. But here's what I tend to do. I'm a person who works right to left, you know. So coming out of your bunker, I usually do a jump up over here to get roof access. That way, your roof access is completely separate from your storage, your actual accessible base. Your bunker is completely separate. Completely freaking separate. And you know, you just do your jump up and so on and so forth. Anyway, back to what we're doing. So you come in here, you come right here, and a half wall, and bam, triggered, closes it, no problem. And essentially, you know, you shoot it out or break it or whatever, and reopens. Now, because you obviously can seal it inside or outside, if I'm going out, and of course you need to put a bag on this side, but essentially, you know, just throw you a box over here, put your wood and a building plan and everything, and essentially you can place it. You just gotta go up to about this mid peak right here, and bam, no problem. So now the only way you could get back in is if you had a bag that I didn't place, but I'm going to place. And we're going to call this in. And of course, you know, got somebody coming up and gonna mess with me. Hello. Goodbye. Guess he didn't want to mess with me. But essentially, that's all you do. And you incorporate it however you want. You'll see on my next build that I incorporate a lot of other stuff. I tend to do my triangle bunker first, and then do this as an add-on later. Reason being is it's just doing that stability bunker. If you don't get that triangle just perfect, it doesn't want to work right sometimes. Um, but again, this can be added on anytime you want. And of course, you know, you just put walls over here, you know, doorway, another door. Since this is going to be a jump up, it's going to get a door here. And then we're going to wall, happy. Now there's a reason you leave this space right here. Mainly for turrets. You just place you a turret right there, and wham bam, thank you ma'am. Okay. The reason I did it like that per se is I wanted to make it easy for the jump up. I mean, I could have extended it out, but why bother? So essentially, jump up, do your thing. I'll have this, you know, all blocked in. We're gonna have, let's say, so you'll have your garage door there, garage door here, and shoop, and then this would be your main roof, right? And this, you know, you can keep going up as high as you want. I normally go 2, 3-story. I do 2-story typically, and just honeycomb the entire top, and just have it. So, again, this is separate from your bunker, so it makes zero difference how you do it. But yeah, short, simple, anybody can do it. You just gotta remember this base right here has to be square. You can do your sides however you want, and that was the other thing is you gotta make sure that your sides are raised, or else it won't work. So your foundation on your sides have to be raised. Have to. It will not work if they're not raised. You can't do half walls or any of that stuff. Alright, people, have a good one. I'm going to try a next build.